a little notification about that. Excellent, excellent. Well, good evening. Thank you all so much for joining. This meeting is being recorded for the public record. This is a public hearing conducted by the Early Learning Division. Today is September 20th, 2022, and it is currently 5:42. The meeting was started at 5:30, but this is the first time we've had verbal testimony signed up. Today's hearing is officially in session and is being recorded to maintain a permanent record. My name is Remy Watts, and I am going to be serving as the hearing officer for tonight's hearing. I am the rule coordinator here at the Early Learning Division, as well as the Early Learning Council administrator. The purpose of this hearing is to receive public comment and testimony on administrative rules proposed by the Early Learning Division, which are going to be number 414-580-0000 through 414-580-0030. Those rules do not exist yet. They are going to be new. They relate to the early childhood suspension and expulsion prevention program that we're standing up here at the division. This hearing is designated to receive comments and testimony. We will review issues raised during the public comment period, and the hearing officer report will contain received testimony. In addition to presenting oral comments, anyone may submit written testimony at any time during the public comment period, which is going to end this Friday at 5 p.m. So that's going to be September 23rd, 2022 at 5 p.m. Let's see. So we've got the sign-in sheet. I am collecting the names. We're almost 15 minutes after the hearing begins when I would usually close the sign-in, but I'm going to wait a couple more minutes past just in case we have any late stragglers. And I'm going to call the names individually of people who have signed up, and you will have the opportunity to speak. Okay, so now that I have gone through that required information, I have Sarah Garza here, who is interested in presenting verbal testimony. Thank you so much for joining this evening, Sarah. And just for the record, all of our other Zoom attendees are here as observers for the evening. But Sarah, you have the floor if you have any comments to make. I'm taking notes.
Great, thank you. As you mentioned, my name is Sarah Garza. I'm here both as unofficial representative service coordinator with Marion County DD Services. So I oversee case management services for the children in Marion County who are currently receiving DD services. And then I'm also here as a parent and a former child care. I should provide my feedback on the proposed changes and rules and language. I did not have a chance to read everything, but I believe that this has been needed for a long time. And so I was very excited to see when this was initially created, this prevention program, because I have seen time after time, many families either not even be offered an opportunity to get their child in a preschool program or a childcare program simply because of their challenging behaviors or because of their disability and the staff isn't able to support them. And so this is definitely needed. I feel like it's headed in the right direction. And I don't really have much else to say because I wasn't quite prepared to speak tonight, and I have my littles with me, but yes, so I am in support of these changes. So thank you.
Thank you for sharing that, Heather. We really appreciate it. There's going to be more information coming out about the early childhood suspension and expulsion prevention program we're going to be implementing for at least the next year. So keep an eye out for further opportunities for engagement, either following our socials or signing up for public emails. I send out public emails all the time. We've got a couple of different ways to find out. Usually if we do recruitments for engagement, they last at least a month. So. Okay, it is 5:47. we've officially ran through the one person who signed up on the fly to present verbal testimony. We really appreciate it, Sarah, for you coming in and speaking your truth. Why don't we give it another, what do you say, 5:50, 5:55? Let's I'm gonna pause the recording for right now until we get another verbal testifier, and at 5:55 we'll come back to close out the hearing unless someone has arrived. And it is officially 5:55. I said about 10 minutes ago that we wait for any other verbal testifiers to sign in. It seems like we had a lot of people interested in learning more about the program, and there's a lot of interest in this program just from the attendance we've had at this public hearing. And it doesn't seem like anyone has any further verbal testimony, so please interrupt me if I'm wrong. Thank you so much for everyone coming out tonight in your evening. Please get back to dinner with your family and spending this evening relaxing and getting back into your own headspace. We will have more information about this program design as we're moving forward. So the purpose of these rules, just as an FYI, is to begin setting up the actual program. So we are laying down the groundwork so that we can actually start building everything. So we're going to be doing, oh, Dana, thanks for logging on, Dana. I know you're here just to watch. And I was just closing things out. We had one testifier who testified in support of the program, and not too much else, but anyway, we are going to have more information available about how this program is being designed. We are partnering with Trauma Informed Oregon for our engagement process, and hoping that you will see our engagement opportunities coming through. Make sure to keep on the Early Learning Division website, OregonEarlyLearning.com, as well as our social media outlets. We will be advertising our recruitments that way, and then with Trauma Informed Oregon as a very close and valued partner in this work. So a lot more answers to questions on what this program is actually going to look like and how it will deliver supports in the next several months, I would say. And you have an opportunity to become involved in those answers. So I guess with that, thanks to everyone for coming out tonight. This is going to be posted on the internet, and that concludes our hearing for this evening.